Hey, what's going on, chess fanatics? Hope everyone is doing very well. It is Wednesday. It's around yeah, it's lunchtime right now. Currently rated 1635. We really want to make sure that we increase that elo, so we will be focused on pumping things up today. Maybe we'll get the white pieces. Maybe we'll get the black. No one really knows. Let's just see who we get here. We'll pop in, do a 10-minute game, and yeah, see who we wind up playing. Opponent 1652 out of Italy, and we've been on a bit of a ready kick as of late. And so let's just stick with that. It is a fun opening to play, and oh, nice. Our opponent tries to keep it. Last time I think we forgot our lines here. In this scenario, if they, yeah, so this is the common maneuver. Now we will uh, go and attack this pawn and see if they play a6. So what we can do is just attack the bishop here. And now what we'll do is threaten checkmate, and their rook is hanging in the corner. Can be a tricky little opening sometimes. Opponent has a tough decision. And that's why I would say it's probably a good idea to, yeah, just leave the pawn. It's not worth going after. I think d5 is a good response. Decapture c4 is a good response. But then just let us capture back with the bishop. Tends to make the most sense, I think, in these types of scenarios. Okay, so our opponent stops the mate. Now, what about we could take here? Okay, I think so. If we take this, they could take back. So what if we take the rook first? Now we've got our own decisions to make. I think I'm inclined to take the rook here because he probably, I mean, capturing this way does not really look like an ideal scenario. Yeah. Okay, so now we can take, no, we can't take that. Oh, wait. Maybe what we'll do is offer a trade here. Or should we come back and try and, yeah, we're going to just come here and keep a pin on the bishop. If they move away, we'll probably just trade off the queen. And right now we're preventing our opponent from castling. Okay, so we'll just trade that off. And without the queens on the board, I think what we can do is probably just push f3. Unless we can make any better threats. Yeah, let's push f3. I think we might go king. Okay, we will just offer a pawn trade here. Okay, so our opponent now has split pawns. They could come in and try and attack this pawn, but it's defended right now, so probably easiest just to capture this and attack e6. I feel like the position kind of falls apart to shambles once you try and keep... Okay, so he'll undouble his pawns. That's fine. Is it even worth castling? Probably not. You know what? Why not do it, right? See if our opponent takes this, because we are now threatening, of course, to win the d5 pawn. This knight can't move without dropping a pawn. This one's stuck defending d5. He can push it, but... Okay, so now we'll just push c4. Where's the threat? If we attack this, where does he go? Here? He can play check, but then... Yeah, so I thought what we would do is come out here and attack the knight. So now, if he moves, we're just threatening to win a pawn, but he's now protected it, of course, with the rook, which makes a lot of sense. Okay, so now I think we'll just start pushing pawns. Maybe what we'll do is, yeah, I think pushing our pawns is probably the best approach. Okay, so we'll start to get our king over here. start pushing our pawns. Now we're attacking a pawn here on a5. Okay, so now this drops this pawn. Oh no. Let's go with this approach instead. Pretty crazy endgame, I gotta say. 4-on-2 majority, but our opponent has a passed pawn. I think at some point we'll just look for the opportune time to sack a rook and see if we can win this outside passer here. So what about threatening this pawn here? If we go here, then check. Okay, what about this? Our next move is probably going to be check. I mean, I'm sure he's going to push this pawn. So if we take, now, what's the best, I mean, I think we got to do this, right? So if we come down, he's going to play check. Okay, so another check. Wow. Is this a draw? Okay, so I think this... I mean, just brutal. Ooh, that one was painful, guys. I gotta say, just squandered a great position. I mean, absolutely squandered it. I don't know. I mean, 6 great moves. That's pretty good. I guess we played at a pretty low level there. Wow, it really came crashing down onto us. Okay, let's see. So this is all pretty much theory. Okay, so we missed something here. Whoops. Okay, let's see here. Let's see what the best move was. Oh, so it is this check. So take. Oh, that's not how I would have thought they would have played it, but I guess I must have been missing something if that was the best move. Yeah, look at this, man. I mean, bit of an embarrassment, I gotta say. To lose such a game, I mean, trade things off. We got a monstrous advantage. Yeah, all this makes sense. Where did we go wrong? Okay, so we start to lose our advantage here. Pushing the pawn was bad. Yeah, it doesn't like this. Ooh, look at that. And we just go to losing. Yeah, I did of course recognize that fork happened the second after I made the move, and luckily our opponent didn't play that. Yeah, so this is bad. We should have just gone d1. I felt like maybe that would have been the case, but I wanted to get rid of that pawn. Yeah, so this was bad too. Okay, so what do they recommend? What's the best move here? Just come over and attack the rook. Because if check, of course, takes. Oh, makes sense. Yeah, I didn't see that. I started getting low on time. And then, of course, we just got into a lost position. Now, I thought this, with the reserve tempo, would have been a loss, but I was really hopeful that we would have gotten a draw. And it looks like I did have one here, but I missed it. I should have just gone straight back. I know in these positions you want to kind of keep yourself in the corner. If you can maintain opposition with one pawn, obviously you're going to win. But yeah, I wasn't sure how to draw this, and so our opponent was able to get the win. Yeah, guys, that was a tough one, I gotta say. I mean, everything worked out in the opening, and then we just made some blunders and wound up losing. Sometimes it happens. That's the game of chess. Currently, we're rated 1627. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.